Let me tell you a story.
Welcome to Hopton Woods for our latest Idiot's Guide.
We've come today to this lovely place in South Shropshire where we ride quite a lot. I can't believe we haven't done an Idiot's Guide here yet. All these tracks that we're going to ride today, the red, they were done by Dave Pearce of Pearce Cycles in Ludlow. We're going to get out there on the trail and show you what's what. First of all, I want to mention a couple of things. Firstly, pinned hats. This is a sample. I need to get 20 ordered, so I need some pre-orders. Give us a shout. It's on the media. If it's not on the media, give us a shout on YouTube. Comment. I'll tell you how to get hold of them. And also the Christmas ride. Just a reminder, 22nd of December. Where's it at, Todd?
Eastridge.
Yeah, what's the place called? Where we're going to?
Snail Beach Village Hall.
Yeah, and that's £7 or tenner on the door. And like we said, you get the free raffle. And some of our sponsors are there, and free butty and free coffee. So let's get kitted up and get out on the trail. We have with us here Joel, James, George, Arthur, Rodlington.
Sir Rodney Wilson in Wedbuds.
Yeah,
that one. Hit the deck.
He is the kind of manager of Go Outdoors, aren't you?
Yeah.
So you're not on a buzz nut.
No, not a business. I got one and I sold it and they got annoyed with me, so I'm not getting another one. So yeah, got rid of that.
So Joel will be our demo man. I'll be riding down behind him to show you some of these trails. And we need to show you what we've done to Ian, because Ian always has a haircut, and I said on the last one he needs a haircut. Come here, Ian. Sit. Sit. Check out his eyebrows. Where is he? Sit. Yes, I've given him some eyebrows. Ian, look at them. Set up for today, we have the new soft shell jacket they sent me from Ion. Haven't tried this yet, so it's first go with it on. Feels lovely and comfy. Doesn't feel too stifling and warm, so we'll see what that's like. But the main thing, well, firstly apologies for the full-on Euro look with a full face helmet and glasses, but I love these glasses, and you can see why I got the full face on. It's trying the GoPro on the chin. I've made a bit of a bodge mount with cable ties. Hopefully the audio will be spot on. Let's just hope the wind noise doesn't affect it too much. I've tried to get onto GoPro about the wind noise and about a few problems I've had with it, and I've been ignored. Cheers, GoPro. So let's see what it's like today, and let's get up onto this trail. So right next to the car park, when Ian shuts the hell up, we've got this little warm-up lap. We're going to do a warm-up lap. Come on, Todd. You see, Ian is absolutely raring to go. Go on, mate. It's not, although it is mid-late November, it's still not at the stage where you would consider it to be like winter coldness. So it'd be interesting to see if I get too hot in this soft shell today. It's definitely not waterproof weather, but it's also not quite single riding top weather. So this little warm up is just like a nice little loop. It's like probably, I don't know, mile and a half. First bit where it opens up a bit. It's all a bit simple, but great to warm you up as long as you don't run your dog over. Go on, Ian. Running the flat pedals today. Like I said, I'm going to be running these most of winter. Help me get my skills up. Get used to not spud hopping, as Coop says I always do. Quite like this bit. This is the first sort of technical bit of the warm-up. I'll give you a tenner if you ride across there. Come on, Ian. And this is where it gets a bit speedy and a good fun, this bit. Yeah. Oh, he's getting the lines. So this is a good, near the end, you got this berm here, and it's a stone berm. If you ever want to test how fast you can dare hit a berm, that's your one. So here we are back at the motor, and the good thing about having that little warm-up lap, you know when you go for a ride and something's not quite right at the beginning, you're back at the van to change it before you carry on. So Todd, this is one of your favourite places to ride, isn't it, Hopton? Why is that?
I don't know, I just really like it.
You sort of...
Natural stuff like
We've always come here, haven't we?
that. Yeah.
And it's a nice little loop. We can take Ian. And there's no stone to muller your head on like you have done before. And what's unusual about this trail?
Starts on the downhill.
Starts on the downhill, yeah. So I'm going to follow Joel in down there.
Ian likes that.
Mr. Eyebrow is buzzing to go.
Downhill.
Yeah. Right then. After you, Joel.
Thank you.
So yeah, like I say, this is the first bit of trail. Very unusual having a downhill as your first trail, but very good. And it's like a pump track almost. Loads of these mint little pumpers, manual some of them. See how quick you can hit some of the berm turns. As you can see, he goes well, there's Joel. He doesn't hang about. He's not just a manager. Oh, shit line there though, Joel. It's good when you follow someone just to see if what you can catch them on, like by not braking. Missed the line there. And these berms and this track, always made so well by Dave Pearce, back from his days as a Radio 1 DJ. They'll all hold you in at full tilt, pretty much. Good lad. And do you feel a bit more comfortable on the new Crank Brothers clips?
Yeah.
Got used to them now?
Ish, pretty much.
Good lad. He's oh, same as you. You got him.
Yeah. I love them.
I'm running the Crank Brothers flats. Do you know the line on this bit?
Yeah.
Where you go up right?
No.
You go and I'll try and shout it at you.
Feel really good because I can pump better now.
Good lad. Ian. You can jump on the left here. And after this turn, where is it now? Oh, I'm in the wrong gear. Up to the right over the roots. Yeah. And then left here. Woo! And you can see the speed. You get a major pump down there and caught him up. A bit of rock here. There wasn't any bits of rock here, except for the quarry bit. These corners are great for practicing your tight turns. Remember bringing that pole here. I was surprised how well it went round them. Ian, stop Strava cheating. You got a stream crossing here. You used to be able to do. You can go through it like that if you want. Nothing to gain. Woo! And we'll wait for Rodney again. He likes this bit. I'll get behind him down here. Just shout at Ian so he moves. Whoop! Right?
Yeah.
You like that bit, don't you?
Yeah.
So this little bit of a climb here takes you along to, I don't know what it's really called, but I call it the quarry section. Sort of off Cambry rocks.
Down.
Yeah. There's a nice little bit here coming out of the quarry. See if Todd can get the high lines into the turns. In high, out low. Yes, kind of. It definitely speeds up here. Got it in the jumps. Nice little tabletop that is, isn't it? You usually over jump that by a mile, don't you? So this bit here, it's just a drop down and then an up. But always used to bring Todd here to teach him about pumping, didn't we? And it was like, if he could pump it right, he wouldn't have to pedal up the upslope. And it probably took you 6 months till one day you suddenly got it and you're like, oh yeah. So, would you like to do a demonstration, Todd?
Yeah.
Go on then. You're probably not going quick enough now. Yes. Good lad, that's it. And then this brings you down and out onto the fire road for a big old winding climb up. Got some lads coming down the old downhill here. Oh, and I think someone's just shot them. Yep, they're all dead. Glad I'm not a pheasant.
Yeah,
You're a pheasant though, aren't you? Told you're a pheasant plucker.
Pheasant plucker's man.
Oh.
So we're off the fire road now, back onto the main trail, and in a minute we have the first of 2 horrible climbs. But the way of getting through this place is just to think there's only really 2 nasty climbs, but this one is tough. So this is the start of where it gets steep, and as you will notice, you can hear my breathing's climbing, getting harder. And also that's probably one of the downsides of having the GoPro on the chin, is that you can hear me panting. Apologies about that. Tell you what, it's not going to be long till he can out pedal me up the hills. I had a subscriber asking about this helmet, saying, oh, they're getting warm in there as well. I got to admit, I am warm right now, so I'm kind of looking forward to proper winter in it. We're about 1/3 to half the way round. We've done the big climb, and that there, any of you old schoolers who used to race here back in the day, I don't know if we used to race down that, or I remember waiting at the top of it, and then the old downhill, so we'll go around there and round, and the old downhill goes over the top, and now it gets quite sort of nadgery and technical. So we'll go and have a look at that, but some great old memories from this place. Yeah, at least this idiot's guide, I actually know where I'm going for once. So this is where we used to race from. We used to start off there, that's it now, I remember. Probably 96, 97, first race here, I should imagine that I did. So I'm going to follow Joel down here. This used to be really, really loads and loads of turns and very technical, but over the years this section we're about to do has got straighter and straighter with all the Strava lines. So I'll see if I can smooth out the lines behind him, because he doesn't know it that well.
Yeah.
Have it? Shout Ian. Definitely rough. Bit of a kick here. And this is like totally straight now. This used to have more turns in it. You cross a little path here quite quick. Bit of a line on him there. You're going well. You can feel the 29 wheels rolling a bit faster. I think I'm having to put less effort in. Oh, they put a log there, that's good. They sort of block the Strava line off. I like it when they do that. Oh. Very nice. Right, we've just had a bit of a stop where I've realised my back hub is very loose. I need to tighten that up, but I can't do it today, so I'm just going to have to ride and hope it doesn't collapse. Alright. Alright?
Yeah.
I couldn't see then, it just didn't feel safe. Crack on. So as you can see with these tracks, there is, you know, got a lot of downhill tracks as well, which there's one goes off to the left here. You can see Joel just rode that corner very tentatively because he's crashed there before. So we're back onto the fire road again. That is where the uplift has been going today for this demo day thing, and we're going off down there and join onto the red trail. Got a nice little bit of a downhill for a while. After you. It's quite good this, it's quite quick this bit. Ian. Oh, he nearly lost it then. So we're meandering now through a bit of dark woodland. Just another little climb up. And then a bit of single track and some quad tracks into the open section where we usually stop for a snack. Stopped up here for a bit of a snack. Thoughts on the jacket? Absolutely fantastic. Definitely not getting too hot in it. At no point did I think it was too much. Just undone it a bit. The helmet, I've had a bit of a rethink today. I don't know whether it's because the GoPro is covering that chin hole up. Feels a bit stifled. So I think I'm going to have to risk it and go back to the chest mount. I might look at getting one of them camelback ones. I don't want to be riding every ride with a full face on. It's a bit too much. So I'm going to go back to the half face, see what I can sort out there. I'm getting up the fire road here now. We go off to the left, just through the arrow. But if you head up there, you'll get to the top of the downhills. Have it. Alright, Rod. Ian, come here. The next downhill. This section now is real good fun. Yeah, Ian nearly had him off. Good lad, Ian. Ian's Strava lining. Oh, he's got the line on the roots there. They're nice. Oh, got him on that turn, got him on that turn. You can jump that hole if you're very, very brave. So this is a weird section now. This sort of open section in a minute here. It's really good enduro training, because if you keep your speed on these downs, you can just about get over stuff without pedalling, but not all of it. All right, lads. So if you can give this whole section flat out, it is very good training. We're not doing that today, we're just riding it. Oh God, I thought you were off then. So this bit, once we're out of that open section, it's a nice flow trail, bit up and down, and it takes you right down and then back up, and we go along there that way. But this bit always reminds me of how I imagine Canada would be.
Similar.
Like the big pine trees, nice open, and you got all these little saplings growing here and there. Oh, I've gone all arty, I have, Todd.
It doesn't have all the North Shore like Canada does.
No, but it's got a south coast instead. After you. So we come out here and carry on that trail, but you can go over there and actually do a cross country to
That's the way to
Bucknell. Yeah, that's what I meant. That's the one I meant.
That's the way we go.
But we will save that for another ride.
Get it running.
Oh yeah, it's there, isn't it? Whoa, this is super slick. Remember when we found that dead deer down here, Todd? Expensive, wasn't it? Boom. Terrible dad joke. So this now, we go down a little bit, longish steep bit that crescendos in a very steep little path, but then you're on the fire road and the final downhill back to the car park. So this is it now, that final steep uphill. I know it's steep because I've just gone for first gear and I'm already in it. And fuck, it's only short, and as you get to here, that's all your climbing done. Oh. I hope you enjoyed this idiot's guide to Hopton. We had a lot of fun. Thanks to Joel, thanks to Todney. Don't forget, hit up the media for the Christmas ride and hit up the media for the pinned hats. We'll sort you out. Keep it pinned. Boom!